Hi everyone, I'm Melissa Trace. I'm the head honcho of Melissa T's Treasures. And I just want to thank you so much for stopping into my treasure house today. Welcome back if you have visited before. And if you're new here, well, we try to flip anything here for profit. We'll try to flip clothing, accessories, hard goods, tchotchke, furniture, books, media. Currently, we have some vintage paper dresses on our eBay site that were from the 60s, and they're on the auction block. The auction is to benefit our parish. So you can still get into that action if you want to. I think there's maybe a couple days left on one. The other one, there hasn't been any bids on that yet, so there's still time on that. So just click our eBay link in the description below, and you can get in on that. It's kind of cool. One's already made $100 for the church, over $100, I think. So yeah, so that's pretty exciting. Since I've been unable to do any regular job now, I gave a makeover to my online store, which is linked in our description below. And of course, here we are. So this is a fun avenue of income, and I can do it when I'm able. So if your interest is a little bit piqued, and you have any questions, don't hesitate to send them to me. My email address can be found in my channel info. And I'll do the best I can to answer them. Or I will suggest somebody who could answer them for you. This is a great community. We all help each other. It's really nice. So in today's video, we're showing some items that we sourced from a brother and sister who attend our church. We don't have everything yet to show. There's still some pending items that are just beautiful. They had a lot of items that came from their mother after she died, and they wanted to be sure that these items went to a good home. So in exchange for these items, they didn't want any money for them. They asked us to make a donation to our church. And so we did that in their mom's name. So that really made them very happy. And like I said, we still have some more of those items left to go, so it's kind of exciting. Oh, and I also want to share another chapter. Well, actually, I believe it's the final chapter of the progress in switching our home around to accommodate our resale business. So it's pretty cool. We've basically finished up the heavy lifting. It's all just a matter of, tweak this system, stop going back and forth between rooms, systems, that kind of thing. So yeah, so it's exciting. So without further ado, let's get started. And remember, it may be trash to some people, but to Mrs. T, it's always, always treasure. Let's get started. Here we go. So for the first items I wanted to show you, gosh, what do I show you first? I want to try to keep this as quick as possible because I know you guys want to keep playing outside. It's fun outside still. Let me show you something that will make you groan. It's Christmas time in the state of Ohio. Isn't he cute? I just love him. I don't know if he's a hobby piece or what, but I thought he was adorable. So I said, yes, absolutely. We will give him a new home. This is pretty lovely. This, I'm not sure if it's crystal or what, but it is heavy as all get out. And it's just lovely. It's got this frosted edge here. If anybody knows what this is called, let me know. But it's very heavy, quite lovely, nice, nice, nice piece. This was an interesting piece, a little wedding basket. This, I believe, is aluminum, and it does have a mark on it. It is Farber and Schluven Incorporated, hand wrought, and the number on here is 1710. Was this made in 1710? I don't know, but isn't this lovely? I love this bottom. It's got this bubbly kind of pattern here. And then it's smooth on the inside, of course. And it's just really heavy. And I think that this might come out. Oh, but I don't want to try because I'm afraid I would break it. This piece is really neat. I think you'll really like it. It's big, it's heavy. Don't know if you can see this or not, but look at this. Yeah, isn't this neat? This is an antique. You're like, okay, what is it? Well, it's a cabbage slicer. This is attached with this is locked in place with a wire because these are the blades up here. And you'd put your head of cabbage in here and you'd slice it this way. You know, like a mandolin. This would go back and forth and slice your cabbage up for various cabbage meals. But yeah, this is an antique. They told us that this was over 100 years old. So I am going to put this on our eBay page, and I'm thinking I'm going to do shipping on there. I don't know if I'm going to do local pickup or what. If I do shipping, it's going to be costly, but for the item that it is, it might be worth it. I don't know. Pardon me. That was my loudmouth bird, who I think may need to take a nap if he's not quiet. Anyway, let's move on with some more pieces. This is a hood ornament. It's pretty cool, isn't it? What kind of metal is it, you ask? I don't know. What kind of car does it go to? You got me there too. I don't know. So, but it's really cool. We've seen several others that are similar to this. This may just be heavy aluminum. I don't know. We've tried cleaning it up, but it won't clean. So, I'm not going to worry about it. Somebody will love it. Here is a little Fenton bird. Isn't that pretty? He's so cute. I just love him. He's got like this frosted top, and he's got these flowers on him, and just so sweet. And he's got the little imprint here of Fenton, and there's a signature here, hand painted by K. Lupin 2. Maybe not. But yeah, isn't that cute? Thought he was just adorable. This is not like a keepsake or anything, I don't think. I think this is a picture frame from the 90s, actually. This was in with all of our things that we picked up from them. So I'm thinking it's just from the 90s. This is a plastic bag, so it's not like an old item. I mean, it's old enough. It's from the 90s. Oh, I got a little drop of water on there. It's from the 90s, I think. But this is like a cloisonne kind of thing. I don't think it's real cloisonne, but it's similar to that. So, yeah. Thought that was cute. It might go for something. These are candle holders. Just really, really pretty candle holders. There's a set of 2 here. And there is some candle wax in there still, but otherwise they're really quite lovely. And I'm sure I can get all that candle wax off. They are definitely used, but they're really nice. I don't think they go with that glass dish that I showed you earlier because they're not as heavy as that glass. So I don't think it's the same product line there. So let's go with what's still on the table here. I've got a lot of pink glass, depression glass, maybe later. It might be more mid-century, but maybe not. I think it may be from the 1920s, 1930s. I still have to research it. This is a creamer. It's pink depression glass. There's a lot of it, but there's some that don't match the pattern that we have the majority of. So this is a creamer. It's very heavy, unlike some of the other pieces that are finer in weight. This is heavier, and this is definitely pressed. Did we determine this was pressed? Yes, this is definitely pressed glass. So this is a heavier weight. It might be later on. I don't know. Like I said, I have to research this more, but a different pattern, so it does not match the majority of what we have. Then we have these 2 cups. They are the same pattern. They're quite lovely. And there's only one little chippy on one of them here. The pattern, like I said, is the same, and they're heavy in weight, and I believe these are pressed, yep, but they're not the same as that creamer. They do not match that creamer. And then we have another cup, and these actually, would these be punch bowl cups? No, I don't think they're big enough, or I don't think they're small enough. I think they're too big to be punch bowl. And then this one might be a punch bowl cup, but it's definitely a different pattern. It is pressed glass, and it's heavy like the other pieces that I just showed you. And then there's this pattern. These are all the same pattern from the same pattern group. So I love these. Look at this. I don't know if it's focusing in on that or not, but it's just so pretty. It's similar to the other ones, but not the same. These are all the same that I'm showing you now. And these are the saucers, and I've got 6 of the saucers, and they're all in really nice shape. And then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these cereal size bowls. I would not call these dessert bowls because of the size. I would call these cereal bowls because they're just too big to be dessert bowls. You know, I've seen dessert bowls that are just a little bit smaller, like 3-inch. These are not. These are a little bit bigger. Do I have a tape measure handy? No, of course I don't. But anyway, so I've got 6 of these, same pattern as the saucers, the cup saucers. And then I've got these plates, which are dessert plates, I would say. These are different from these, because these have like a lip to them, and they have a ridge for a cup right here. These are smooth in here, no ridge, and they aren't raised at all. So I would say these are saucers for cups, and these are bread plates, maybe dessert plates, that kind of idea. Okay, and then of course the dinner plates. And how many of these do I have? Oh, wait a minute, how many of these do I have? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've only got 5 of these, which is kind of sad, but that's okay. That's okay. And then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the dinner plates. And they're really, wow, not broken. They're really pretty. I love that. Same pattern as the other items. And then finally, out of this set, we've got a serving platter. Isn't that pretty? And it's the same pattern. And I just really like the glassware. I think it's just really lovely. And it is 2021. And if you know, from what I understand, all things kind of come around to itself. So 1921, 2021, you know, it's 100 years. So from what I understand, depression glass is becoming more popular, especially the color depression glass. I don't know so much about which color is more popular than the other, but that's good to know, you know, and it's beautiful. Why wouldn't it come back around? It's just fantastic. It's so pretty. All these pieces are so pretty. So yeah, so we'll see what happens. Okay, moving on. Dipping down into my box here, we've got a swan. Of course, I haven't had a swan in my hauls in way too long. Swan planter. This is actually Homco. Can you see that? It's backwards. But yeah, so that's Homco, and it's got some dust there. I apologize for the dust. But he's got a lovely face. And from what I understand, Homco is actually picking up in resale as well. That's kind of fun to know. This is very pretty, and yes, it is, you know, fourth quarter, plan for Christmas coming up. This is really a pretty dish. Look at the detail on the handle. Love this. I just love this. It's got a nice feel to it. It's not lightweight at all. It's not fragile or anything. It's got a good feel to it. And it was made in Japan. There's the sticker right there, made in Japan. So I'm liking it. Another piece for, well, maybe not. No, this would be Christmas. Yeah, this is holly berries. See the pattern there, little holly berries. So yeah, there's a little schmutz on there that I'll clean up, but little holly berry dish. And there's no signature or anything. I don't know if there was there might have been a label on there. I'm not really sure. But there doesn't seem to be any damage to it, and it's a nice thick piece. So it could be contemporary, I don't know, but I thought it was cute. It doesn't go with this. I don't think it goes with this. This is holly berries, and then this is a holly berry as well. But as you can see, the pattern is different. Even though it's the same holly berries, it's different. So I don't think it goes together. I think it could go together. You know, you could use them together at Christmas time, obviously. But I don't think they were sold as a set. Oh, hi, I'm down here, sorry. And then the last item on my table here, yes, this is it, is this clear glass dish. It's got a floral design here. Actually, it's pressed in underneath. So it comes out, it's smooth up here, and then you can feel the texture here. There's no maker mark that I could see. But it does say, it's contemporary. It does say oven proof. So it is older than oven safe. Most everything that we've seen recently says oven safe, microwave safe, but this just says oven safe. So I would say that's a torte shell, a torte plate, torte baking dish. I don't know. I don't bake. I have to ask my husband. He's the baker. So anyway, so that's the haul. And like I said, we do have more items from these people that are just lovely. And so that's not the end of this. So, okay, so now let's show you the progress on the house switcheroo. Okay, I'll be back in a minute. Hold, please. Okay, so here we are back in our living room. However, our living room is now our office. We got it all done. Here's all the items that you just got done watching me show you. And yeah, here's our bird. Shelving. Still tweaking a little bit. Here's his desk over here. It's just been wonderful. It's just been wonderful having our desks out here in this open space. We still have our exercise bike out here. We still have our dining room table, which we are able to eat at now. It's wonderful. If I have any big things, I can always work on it here. And we still have the baby in her box here. Yeah, so yeah, my desk was the biggest thing because we had so much stuff. And then here's my photo booth that I take my pictures in. These are boxes of books that I'll be listing as soon as more sell. I need the space still. And then down the hall, in here is still my work zone. That's still not changed. And then down the hall here, go in here, and here is our inventory space. Yeah, so it works out really well. Still have some things on the wall here, which I may be taking down because this space over here is going to house 72-inch high metal shelving unit with 5 tiers. I tried utilizing some more of these cages, which work pretty well for the most part. They can only hold about 5 pounds. So, yeah, it doesn't work so great after a while. And these little plastic pieces that you used for the connections were snapping. So I just said, that's it. I'm just going to invest in a decent shelving unit. So, yeah, so the inventory storage is still in here. And the shredding is still there, and packaging materials are over there. I've got some more materials down here. Here's the paper dresses. I'll show you those in a minute. Move those out of the way. And yeah, I still have storage for other items, like for materials that I'm packing. Here's some storage for items that are being sold, and I have everything listed up there. Ribbons and whatnot for my cosmetic business. I have a Mary Kay business also, so I continue that work as well. And you know, my inventory is all in here for that, and I can do all my packaging in here. And then down here is more inventory for eBay. Yeah, and then over here is what's to come, and you can see that there's these are really fun things that came from that brother and sister from our church. These are all the books that are listed still, CDs, DVDs, various items. So, and then my own personal items for reference and whatnot are up there. So, packaging materials are up here. A lot of packaging materials, thanks to my wonderful cousin who sends me great stuff. Folding table. Filing cabinet that's used maybe twice a year. Yes, I wanted to get it out of here, but never did. Anyway, these are the paper dresses that I told you about. Let me get this open. Here's one of them. Isn't that a great color? I love that. It's a mini dress, and it's got kind of a, I don't know what kind of a neckline you'd call that, scoop neckline? That's being bid on right now. The bidding starts at $25, benefits our church. No bids yet, but this one, holy cow. Here's the other one. These came from our rummage sale at our church, and they did not sell, but this is silver, and it's up over $100 already. It's just crazy. It's only got like 1 day left, I think, and it was only on there for like 7 days, and it just started taking off. So people like silver better than they like flowers, I guess. Don't know. But anyway, yeah. So if you want to get in on that, the link is in the description below. So that is it for our offices. It's very exciting that all these things got changed around so quickly. He just got on it and started moving things like right now. Oh, yeah, and where is our, you ask me, where is our sitting room? Well, here it is. It's all done. We've got our sofa in here, and we've got our television in here, and our VCR and stuff, and he's got some boxes to go through yet, and I've got some records and DVDs and CDs to go through, and that's all of our collection over there, which we'll probably go through. But yeah, so this is really nice and cozy. We like it. So that's it. So we're all moved around other than for little bits here and there. And yeah. So that's it from the treasure house. Thank you again so much for watching us. And if you found something useful or interesting or anything, or if you just like us, like the video, hit subscribe, and, you know, come back again soon. because I don't post videos as often as I'd like. But, you know, that's just the way it is. Too busy listing. So anyway, stop back again soon. And thanks for stopping. Later on. Bye.